Good morning everyone. This is Murali Krishna Senapati and now the topic of discussion is Floyd's-Warshall's algorithm to find all pair shortest path. Actually, when a graph with weight or distance or cost is given, means if between every pair of vertices when there is a distance is given, then how to find the shortest path between two nodes. That is the topic of discussion. So here we need a weighted graph. A weighted graph where for every edge there is a weight or cost or distance will be given. So then what we can do is with the help of algorithm between every pair of vertices we will be finding the shortest distance. So let us move further to discuss about it. Okay, say there is a weighted graph given. This is my weighted graph. In this weighted graph we have four nodes, okay, node A, B, C and D, and for each node there are some edges are there. So these edges here I have taken a directed weighted graph. You can see for every edge said there is some value is given, say 10, 7, 2, 5, 8, 5, 15 like that. These are nothing but the weight or distance which you can consider between two nodes. Say distance between this weight is 5, its weight is 8, its weight is 5, its weight is 10, something like that. That is the distance. So there is a possibility of repetition of value also. Why? Because the distance may be same between two from source and destination sometime. So between two nodes there are same distance also. So that is why. So when we want to find the shortest distance between every pair of nodes, initially we need a weighted matrix. You can see here we have weighted matrix. This is my weighted matrix. So in this weighted matrix it is similar to our adjacency matrix. In the adjacency matrix we know when total number of nodes are 4, we need the matrix size of 4 cross 4. Similarly, in a weighted matrix, we need the size of 4 cross 4 when total number of nodes are 4. Here A, B, C, D, 4 nodes are there. We have taken the W is the matrix whose size is 4 cross 4. Okay, this is the matrix. Now here how the value we are going to put into that? We will be finding between every pair of vertices, we will be finding whether there is any edge is there. If there is any edge, what is the weight, that value we will be putting there. When there is no edge, then we don't know the weight, so weight will be 0 by default. So A to A there is no edges exist, so by default it is 0. A to B there is a edge is there, so the weight is 7. A to C if you observe there is no edge is there, direct edge is not there. By multiple edges you can go there, but direct edge is not there. So A to C is 0. A to D also it is not there. You can observe this is D to A, not from A to D. So this value also 0. Similarly B to A. Now you can say B to A the weight is 2. B to B the weight is 0. B to C the weight is 15. B to D the weight is 5. Now similarly C to A. C to A there is no edge, so it is 0. C to B also it is not there, 0. C to C there is no self loop. C to D it is there, the value is 5. Similarly from now D to A 10, D to B it is not there, 0. D to C is 8, D to D also 0. So this is what we are weighted matrix. Now once we have this weighted matrix, we can find the shortest distance between every pair of vertices. So how to find? Let us see the algorithm. Now to start with this algorithm, we need initially a weighted matrix W of n cross n where the weights are given, and we will be declaring a matrix Q with n cross n size where n is the number of nodes. I think all we know. So when Q of size n cross n, the purpose of Q is it is going to contain the shortest distance between every pair of nodes in future. Now we are taking a mean function. The mean function we are assuming. The purpose of the mean function is whatever the input value will give there, it will give the smallest among them. Okay. Now the algorithm, let us say the name of the algorithm we have taken, it is Floyd's algorithm, where within the bracket weighted matrix is given and Q wave matrix declared. Then what are the common variables we have declared? That is, let I, j, k. Then for I equal to 1 to n, j equal to 1 to n. Okay. If W of ij equal to 0, then Q of ij equal to infinite. So you please observe this, Q of ij equal to infinite. And when W of ij is non-zero, that is any non-zero value, then Q of ij equal to W of ij, means that non-zero value. So what is this statement? If you verify in our matrix, see, this is my matrix. Now in this matrix, this is my W matrix and this is my Q matrix. In the Q matrix, what we will be doing is, when I represents the row indices, okay, and j represents the column indices, when W of ij is 0, what we are doing? When W of ij equal to 0, you can see Q of ij equal to infinite. Means when there is A to A, we are not finding any weight. We don't know the distance between that pair of vertices. So when we don't know, let us put as infinite. Okay. When A to B, we know the weight is given. Let us put the same distance as it is. Similarly, A to say it is 0. A to C, it is 0 does not mean that your distance is 0. We don't know, that is why weight is not given. When you will find the distance during that time A to C, at present we don't know what is the distance. So when it is 0, let us put as infinite. It may be infinite. Similarly, A to D is also infinite. So 2, 0, 15, 5. So 2, infinite, 15, 5. Like that, let us update the value initially. So 0, 0, 0, 5, infinite, infinite, infinite and 5. Then 10, 0, 8, 0. So 10, infinite, 8, infinite. So this is the initially Q matrix we are getting. So which says that whatever the values you have, that is using single edge, whatever the distance we have observed, that we have written. Then without that, wherever infinite is there, they are using single edge, we don't know the distance. So these are the already using single edge some distances we have, and other infinite we don't know the distance. Okay. Now let us move further to understand the algorithm. Now further, if you understand the algorithm, we have taken step number 3 for k equal to 1 to n. Okay. For I equal to 1 to n, for j equal to 1 to n, we are executing Q of ij equal to mean function where existing Q of ij value, comma, Q of ik plus Q of kj, you can observe. So here I represents the row index, j represents the column index and k represents the intermediate vertex. So if you see the matrix, I represents the row index, you can see here. So j represents the column index. So means what? From row to column, means when I represents the row index a particular node, j represents another node from source to destination, and k represents an intermediate vertex. Initially k equal to a, then k equal to b, then k equal to c, then k equal to d. Each time k represents an intermediate vertex. Now we need to find the shortest distance there. Okay. Now how it will be executed, let us understand. So how you are executing? Mean of Q of ij, comma, Q of ik plus Q of kj. So let me make a small dry run for it. Here we can observe that when k equal to intermediate vertex a, okay, when k equal to intermediate vertex a, I equal to a to d, I equal to a to d and j equal to a to d. So between every pair of vertices, for every value, using intermediate vertex a, you will be finding the distance, and whatever the existing distance and the using intermediate vertex a, the new distance, out of that sorted a smaller value will be updated. So that is the meaning of it. Q of ij existing value, okay, Q of ij existing value on Q of ik, okay, then kij. So using intermediate vertex k, what is the new value? Out of this, which is smaller, that will be updated. Say, to understand this, let us take this example. So when k equal to a, what is the area it is updating? You can observe here, you will be finding the updation at this place. So how you are updating? So when k equal to a, let us say when I is at b, okay, then j is also at b, means I is at b, j is at b. Using intermediate vertex a, whether you are finding any shortest distance, you will be checking. So let us write this line here, okay, this line. So q of ij equal to, q of I is b, j is b, q of bb equal to minimum at q of bb, comma, q of ik, I is representing b, k is representing the node a, b to a, plus q of, okay, a to again b, okay, kj, k is a, j is again b. Means now after writing it, let us verify the matrix. In this matrix, this is initial matrix. In this matrix, so what is the q of bb representing? Bb representing the value infinite. Okay. So when it contains infinite, min of q of bb, that is infinite, comma, q of ba. What is the q of ba contains? B to a, it contains the value 2. Okay. Plus q of ab. What is the ab contains? AB contains the value 7. You can observe one value is infinite, another value is b to a, the distance is 2. Then a to b, the distance is 7. So total value it is now 9. So out of that, which is minimum? 9. So 9 will be updated here. Okay. So means how you are finding it? If you verify this in the graph, if you verify in the graph, you can see when b to b, you have the infinite because there is no edges there. But b to a, the value is 2 given, which you are finding here, b to a 2. Then a to b, the value is 7. So earlier the value was infinite, now b to a and a to b. Using intermediate vertex a, b to b is 9. So that has been updated. So like that, other areas also will be verified. Say b to c, using intermediate vertex a, is there any possibility? B to d, using intermediate vertex a, is there any possibility? Like that. Okay. C to d, using intermediate vertex a, is there any possibility? You can see there is a possibility. C to d, d to a. You can see c to d. What is the value? C to d, the value is infinite, 5 is given. Okay. C to a. C to a. What is the C to a value? Here infinite is there. Okay. C to a value infinite is there, but that will be updated. Okay. Later. Okay. When using the intermediate vertex d, that will be updated. Okay. So now this example I said using when k equal to a. Okay. Now again we can see another instance. Say here d to b. What is the d to b contains? D to b, it contains the value infinite. But d to a and a to b, using the intermediate vertex a, you can go. So that value will be updated. In the graph you can see here, in the example also we can discuss that. We can see this example when I equal to d, j equal to b. Okay, when intermediate vertex, again the first node, that is a. So q of ij equal to minimum at q of ij, comma, q of ik plus q of kij. When you execute, so ij means q of node is d and b, q of db equal to minimum at q of d and j, q of ij, comma, q of ik da, okay, plus q of ad. So means here, if you verify here, q of db, this value is infinite. Q of db value is infinite. So that is equal to, so if you verify the graph, okay, if we verify the graph Q of dB, Q of D to B, there is no edge is there, that is why it is infinite. But D to A and A to B, that is 10 plus 7, so 17 we have. If you verify in the statement, Q of dA is 10 and Q of AB is 7. So now out of this the minimum is 17. So it will be updated, this value will be updated to 17. Okay, like that the example will be executed. Now similarly, when k equal to intermediate vertex the B, when k equal to B, we are finding the shortest distance between every pair of vertices in the graph. Say in this example, let us again verify when k equal to the node B. So if you will observe, A to A using B, A to B using B, A to C using B, A to D using B. Now B to A, B to B, B to C, B to C, okay, B to D, infinite. So you can see here A to D is there. A to D is a 10, A to D. A to D is not there. D to A is there. A to D it is not there. A to D, what is the value? Infinite is there. But now if you find A to D using the B, what is the distance? A to B you can go, that is value 7. Then B to D, that is 5. 7 plus 5, 12. Existing value is infinite. So it will be updated by 12 there. Okay. So means using intermediate vertex B, it is going to be updated. Okay. So when k equal to B, if I will write when I equal to the node A, when k equal to B, I equal to node A, J equal to node D, if you find Q of AD equal to minimum at Q of AD, comma, Q of A B plus Q of B D. So if you verify this graph, this matrix, you can see already Q of AD contains infinite, comma Q of AB contains 7 plus Q of BD contains 15. Okay, 5. BD contains 5. So here 7 plus 5 is 12. So minimum value is 12. So it is updated by 12. Okay. So when intermediate vertex k equal to B, it is updated. So in this manner, the fluid algorithm will work to check for every value will be updated with a smaller values. So not only the infinite, every value will be updated. So finally, for when k equal to A, it will be executed. When k equal to B, it will be executed. When k equal to C and when k equal to D, by covering all the vertices, it will be updated. So it will be finally it will be containing the shortest distance between every pair of vertices. So that is why it is called as all pair shortest path problem. Thank you very much. All of you, I think all of you have understood. Thanks to everyone.